Hello students. We know that water is the precious resource and without it life is not possible on earth. But it is getting polluted day by day due to excessive and careless use. And so the percent of available drinking water, that is potable water, is reducing regularly. In this episode, let's learn about water pollution, its causes, effects, and the ways to control it. First of all, we should know how water is getting polluted. When harmful substances such as sewage, toxic chemicals from industries, and debris get mixed with water, the water becomes polluted. So, water pollution is defined as addition of any substance to water or changing of water's physical and chemical characteristics. And the substances that pollute water are called water pollutants. But how can we differentiate pure water from polluted water? By definition, the pure water is colorless, odorless, and tasteless. Normally, the water is never pure because it contains some impurities of various kinds which are either dissolved or suspended. These includes dissolved gases like hydrogen sulfide, carbon dioxide, ammonia, nitrogen, and dissolved minerals like salts of calcium, magnesium, and sodium. Also clay, silt, sand, microbes, and other organisms. Whereas polluted water is always turbid, that is not very clear, unpleasant, bad smelling, and unfit for drinking, bathing, washing, or other purposes like gardening. So, what are the causes of water pollution? The causes of water pollution are industrial effluents, domestic sewage, pesticides, herbicides and weedicides, fertilizers, heavy metals like lead, mercury, arsenic, radioactive elements, oils, silt. Also, presence of harmful bacteria, virus and plankton makes water polluted. Hot water can also be a pollutant. This is usually water from power plants and industries. It is released into rivers. It raises the temperature of the water body, adversely affecting the animals and plants in it. Now, let us know the effects of water pollution. Water contaminated with sewage may contain bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites which causes diseases like cholera, typhoid, dysentery, and jaundice. So, these diseases are known as waterborne diseases. The soil also affected by impure water, causing changes in acidity and growth of worms. We have seen ponds which look green from distance because they have a lot of algae growing in them. This is caused by excessive quantities of chemicals which are washed from the fields. These act as the nutrients for algae to flourish. Once these algae die, they serve as food for decomposers like bacteria. A lot of oxygen in the water body gets used up. This results in the decrease in the oxygen level which may kill aquatic organisms. This causes eutrophication and leads to increase in the level of biological oxygen demand, that is BOD. Now let us do a case study on river Ganga. Ganga is one of the most famous rivers of India. It sustains most of the northern, central and eastern Indian population. Millions of people depend on it for their daily needs and for their livelihood. However, recently a study by the World Wide Fund for Nature found that Ganga is one of the 10 most endangered rivers in the world. The pollution levels have been rising for many years. We have reached this stage because the towns and cities through which the river flows throw large quantities of garbage, untreated sewage, dead bodies and many other harmful things directly into the river. In fact, the river is dead at many places where pollution levels are so high that aquatic life cannot survive. An ambitious plan to save this river Ganga, called the Ganga Action Plan, was launched in 1985. It aimed to reduce the pollution levels of the river. However, the increasing population and industrialization has already damaged this mighty river beyond repair. Let us take a specific example to understand this situation. The Ganga at Kanpur in Uttar Pradesh has one of the most polluted stretches of the river. Kanpur is one of the most populated towns in Uttar Pradesh. People can be seen bathing, washing clothes, and defecating in the river. They also throw garbage, flowers, idols of god and goddesses, and non biodegradable polythene bags into the river. At Kanpur, the amount of water is comparatively small and flow of the river is very slow. In addition, Kanpur has more than 5,000 industries. These include fertilizers, detergent, leather, and paint industries. These industrial units discharge toxic chemical wastes into the river. The objective of this program is to improve quality of water of the river Ganga by the year 2020. This approach is to ensure that no untreated wastewater enters the river. Central Pollution Control Board (CPCB) monitors the quality of water at 57 monitoring stations along the river Ganga regularly. Now, let us know how to make water potable. There are different methods. First method is physical method. A popular household filter is candle type filter where water is purified physically. Let us have a small demonstration. Here is the beaker containing polluted water. I have an empty beaker over here and let me place the funnel over the beaker. This paper acts as a filter. Now let me pour this polluted water into the beaker. Carefully observe the changes. Though this water appears clean, it contains many microorganisms. So, it is essential to purify water before drinking. Many households use boiling as a method for obtaining safe drinking water. Boiling kills the germs present in the water. The other method is chemical method. Chlorination is a commonly used chemical method for purifying water. It is done by adding specified amount of chlorine tablets or bleaching powder to the water. And there are some steps taken to reduce water pollution. Industries are supposed to treat the waste produced before discharging it into water. Water treatment plants should be installed in all industrial areas. We can also think of creative ideas like reusing water used for washing and for other household tasks. For example, water used for washing vegetables may also be used for watering plants in the garden. Unless we all realize our responsibility and start using environment-friendly processes, the very survival of our planet is in danger. So far, we have learned the meaning of water pollution, its causes, effects, and the ways to control it. Thank you.